Prizes of Rebecca Darby, Fiona Hyde and Rachel Morgan. Our official for this match is Rael Patel. All right, folks, let's number 2. It's Team BFR. Team comprises of Rebecca Darby, Fiona Hyde and Rachel Morgan. Our official for this match is Rael Patel. All right, folks, let's get this match underway. Teams will shoot 6 arrows. 6 arrows in total. 4 ends to see who's going to be our gold medalists for today. All right, looks like target number 1 shooting first. Let's see how they go in their first end. This level is with an X10 dead center. Great way to start that match on target number 1. Sophia with a 9 points. Lily with a 9 points. 28 over possible 30, but meant to be under 18. Jonah opens with a 9 points. Beck opens with an X10 dead center. Rachel has an 8-9 liner. I believe it's a 9. If that's the case, we have a tied score going into the next 3 arrows. Liesl's second arrow is a 9 points. Looks like another 9 points. The team meant to be under 18. A team of young ladies here against our open shooters. 9 points, just out of the 10. Looks like 55 points for a team meant to be under 18 for their first end. Nine points for Fiona's second arrow of the match. Looks like 9 points for Rebecca's second arrow. 9 points. Looks like we might have a tie score on the field of play after that end. One liner will determine whether they're tied or not.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Samford Valley Target Archers for the 2023 National Target Championships. We've been here for a week, and it's all culminating in the finals day, which will be a long day, but I'm sure an exciting day with a number of matches. I'm Anthony Maxworthy, and I'm sitting here with Damien Sinclair, and we'll be running you through the compound matches this morning. You'll also hear Rob Turner on the mic doing the announcing of the scores arrow by arrow, and we'll keep you updated on the scores as we can, get through a day of exciting archery. So, Damien, how are you going today?
Very well, thanks, Anthony. A beautiful morning here in Brisbane. The wind's right down, the sun's way up, and it's going to be a perfect morning for archery. We've got our first couple of teams away. With an even start. We're waiting on a judge line call at the moment, but 55 each, so it's going to start with a very tight match here this morning.
Yeah, and it's an interesting match, isn't it, where you've got a group of younger ladies compared to a group of more experienced ladies shooting on the line.
Yeah.
It's a compound and compound teams is an exciting event where the scores are done cumulative scores throughout. All the arrows are counted, as opposed to what we'll see a bit later on the day with barebow and recurve archery, where the set score system is used. So we'll walk everyone through that. I know a lot of people who are listening are well aware of what goes on with these tournaments, but we'll be keeping it fairly simple and providing lots of information for people who might be a bit new to archery. And what have we got? 55, 54?
54, looks like that date 9 line was an 8.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll get the score updated.
No, it's a 5H. It's always nice to set the score and then walk away and have a look and see what you've done.
All right.
I know many times we've done it, and it looks right when you're standing 2 feet away from it, but you get halfway down the range, take a look back, and hang on, that's not right.
Yes.
So we have a 1 point advantage to our young girls.
All right, folks, scores are on the board. It is confirmed. Meant to be under 18 ahead by 1, 55 points. So Team BFR will be shooting first in the next end. In this competition, we have 4 ends to determine the highest score and our champion of the day. Target 2 shooting first in this second end of the gold medal match for the 2023 National Target Championships. X10, dead center. Perfect start to this second end for Team BFR. Ten points. Team BFR putting pressure on their opponents in this second end. 9 points. 29 out of a possible 30 for the first 3 arrows for Team BFR in this end. Let's see how the team, meant to be under 18, can reply. 7 points. 9 points. 9, just out of the 10. Looks like 25 out of a possible 30 for team meant to be under 18 in their first 3 arrows of this end. Eight points for Fiona's second arrow of this end. Rebecca with a 9 points. All right, we're going to jump over to target number 1. It's an 8 points, potential 7. It is on the line. $10 points on the line. $9 points, just out of the 10. All right, folks, I think team meant to be under 18 will have a bit more of a lead there. We had a bit of a timing issue. All archers are given 2 minutes to shoot their 6 arrows. And unfortunately, team BFR didn't get their last one away.
Okay, Damien. So, timing issues.
Yeah. Generally, Matchplay is a little bit quicker than when you're shooting a normal target round. You've got a certain amount of time to shoot those arrows. You can get held up a little bit, and in that case, our team certainly did, and they missed out on shooting that last arrow.
Yeah, so when you're shooting in teams, it's all about working as a team. It's when you've got limited time on the line, you need to sort of concentrate on that. That's one of the things that the coach in the box behind is always watching. He's not just calling out the arrow score of each arrow, because that's pretty much taken care of by the commentator. But his one real job is to keep an eye on the clock. But sometimes having to load the bow, having to aim, etc., you're just going to run out of time. So.
Yeah, indeed. And it's quite important, I suppose, when you're selecting a team and the order you're shooting, that you set up the team that the last person needs to be able to get rid of an arrow on demand.
Yeah. Good to see, though, that Team BFR are smiling about it.
Yeah,
they're quite relaxed about the whole situation, which is fine. And that's, although we have a play in a very competitive sport, fun is the aim of the game, like with all sports meant to be.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the camaraderie between all these girls and all the archers in general over the weekend of the week has been fantastic. They're always there to support each other, and it's a fantastic event we've certainly got here. Yeah,
so if you can explain a little bit just about the 2 target faces on each target. So we've got team meant to be under 18 on target 1, and BFR shooting on target 2. There's 2 target faces. How's that work?
Yeah, so each archer has to shoot 2 arrows. It doesn't matter which target they shoot on, as long as at the end of the day there is 3 arrows on each of the 2 targets. So they can shoot 2 on one, or they can split them evenly between them. It's up to the team to shoot how they choose. But if they put a fourth one on one target or a miss, then obviously that last one, that high score, will not count.
Okay.
So it's very important to watch what target you're shooting at. And it's quite easy to shoot on the wrong target. We did have it last year where one of our very experienced archers did put one on the wrong target. There was a bit of a commentator's curse, I think, happened on that one, unfortunately. So
was that you or me?
Yeah, we'll leave that one alone. But yeah, as long as they've got the three arrows on each target, then all is well.
Do you think Scott's got over that yet?
I don't want to mention it. We'll find out later in the day.
Indeed. All right, so we're ready to go.
All right, folks, scores are on the board. Looks like Team BFR will be starting first in this end. They have a little bit of a deficit there of 7 points. We have some very, very skilled archers on the field of play. 12 hours to go in this match. Nine points for the first arrow. Eight points for the second. Nine points for the third arrow.
Let's go, Lisa.
26 out of a possible 30 for the first 3 arrows of that end for Team BFR. Eight points. Nine points. Eight points. Team BFR have clawed 1 point back. 9 hours to go in this match.
And so just having a look at the timing clocks, we can see the countdown has started as soon as the last arrow is shot by the other team. It switches to Team BFR, and clock's obscured, but they've got 46 seconds to shoot the next 2 arrows.
Yeah, so after the first 3, they were at 64 seconds, I think. So they had a little bit of extra up their sleeve. So I'd say over 120 seconds for total for the 12 arrows. For the 6 arrows. So after the first 3, they've got a pretty good idea of where they sit for the second half round. So you ideally want to be above the 60-second mark, still remaining when you go into your 3, and that gives you a little bit of a buffer going into those.
Yeah, certainly Rachel's had a bit more time coming on the line this time.
Yeah, so
10 points, perfect score.
10, 11 seconds on the
and they've got all 6 hours away this end.
I'm not sure what happened in the first end, but plenty of time there.
Well, she's pretty happy about the fact that she got that one away.
53 for Team BFR on target number 2 for that end. Nine points. Next, dead center.
The last archer coming in with 28 seconds on the clock, so plenty of time. So conditions are perfect here, so there shouldn't be any issues with the target.
Lily with 8 points for her second arrow of that end.
So the teams are working well together.
All right, so it looks like it's going to be a 6-point lead for team meant to be under 18 going into our final end of the match.
So I'm sure everyone can pick up on the effects, Mike's, the wildlife we've got around here.
Yeah, the birds in the background are certainly making themselves heard.
Yeah, it's certainly been a pleasant feature of the week. We've had a guest from World Archery over, and he was only saying in the car this morning that the wonderful thing about this range, this location, is the bush surrounds and the wildlife that you can hear. Yeah, we've got a couple of Maggies around the commentary desk just keeping us company this morning as well. Are you hungry, buddy?
Yeah. We talked about the two teams we've got out here. We've got a younger team and an older team, and even though they're probably both experienced teams. Even our girls have shot a lot of competition, obviously, over this last week. They've had plenty of matches to be able to shoot and get the team working together. And obviously it is that they've got this far.
Yes.
But individually, I think they've shot quite a few competitions at some pretty high level as well. So even though they are...
Yeah, well, I think a couple of the girls from the under-18 team, or meant to be under-18, they were actually in the World Youth Championships that was held in Limerick just recently. I think the weather here is a little bit more pleasant than what the reports were of the weather from over there.
Yeah, it did hear was very, what you probably would have expected from Ireland, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah. But we've got quite the turnaround here. I think 28 degrees we're expecting today.
Yep.
It's been an interesting week here, actually. We've had pretty much perfect weather, with the exception of when we had our 1440 day, where it decided it wanted to thunder, hail, lightning, you name it, we got it.
Yes.
So we got postponed after the first bout of lightning here.
The
horizon?
Well, I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it, that we've all been at events where lightning has intervened, you can pause for a little while. You might have to wait for half an hour or so, but then the storm passes and you kick off again. But no, that was an extraordinary day.
We were talking about Adelaide, I think it was in 2016. I think we had 3.5 hours delay due to ongoing lightning.
Yes.
Before they pulled the bin.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they made the call pretty quickly here, which I think everyone appreciated.
Yeah,
and fortunately, because half of the arrows had been shot,
the heart.
It counted as a match, or counted as a tournament.
Yeah. We'll see here with the scores. There's only a 6-point difference now, even though there was an arrow missed earlier.
Yeah.
So the BFR team have clawed some space back.
Yep.
Nine points. Potential 8 if there's a liner there. Would be close. Ten points. Perfect score. Perfect score. Possible 29 out of a possible 30 in that first 3 arrows for Team BFR on target 2. Let's see how the young ladies on target 1 can respond. Eight points.
So that's opened the door a little bit for BFR.
Yeah, sometimes you want to be the first team shooting just to get that pressure on the other team, especially when they're ahead.
8 points.
There is still a bit of a discrepancy there, though, so we'll...
9 points. 25 out of possible 30.
Okay, that's a 4-point swing.
Yeah. With only 6-point margin, so it's...
It could be a 2-point lead only to target number 1 going to the final 3 arrows of this match.
We're getting to the pointy end.
10 points, perfect score.
You would have shot plenty of teams over the years. How does it feel to be in front and not by too much? And oh, here we go.
Yeah, they're certainly making it hard for the other team.
Does it get to the stage where when you're behind, it's sort of like, well, you can relax a bit and...
Yeah, look, when you're behind, you got nothing to lose.
Eight points. Potential 57.
Especially when you're the first one shooting it.
Target number 2.
And everybody reacts differently, but yeah, certainly can be
final 3 hours of this match.
Be something to increase the pressure on them.
Yes.
And so being a sort of a less experienced team, that might be something that does happen.
Well, strong arrow here would be good.
8 points.
Lees was a bit disappointed with that one.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a longer hold there too. You sort of started to see her wobbling around at the end there.
Eight points.
And when you're shooting a normal target round, you've got a little bit of time up your sleeve. If you're unsettled, you can let down and start again. But with match play, the timing's so tight that you really haven't got the opportunity to do that. Once you're on the line, you're kind of committed.
9 points. I think Team BFR might have switched this around, folks. We have a line call on the field of play that might determine this. Let's see what the judges have to say. I think it's 57.
Neither team looks excited at this point in time.
No, a bit up in the air. It's going to be very, very close indeed.
And it could be...
That's what you want. That's what you want to know.
Exactly
If
right.
that line call is called out, it will be a tie.
In a match at this level, it should be close.
And if it's in, I think Team BFR might have this by a singular point.
Okay, so we're looking at a judge's call to decide the match, or whether we go to a one-arrow shoot-off. So for those who aren't aware, that in all disciplines, whether it's recurve, bare bow, recurve or compound, if the matches are tied, it's a one-arrow shoot-off.
Yeah, and if that's the case, they'll reset the field. We'll have a single face on each of the targets, and we shoot 3 arrows instead of the 6.
Yep.
If it's a tie score after that, then it's the closest to the centre.
So it's whichever team has the highest score from those 3 arrows.
Yep. But if there's no difference, then yes, it's just the closest measure.
Okay, so we're looking for the judge. All eyes on the judge just to see what he does.
And all the girls are certainly watching to see what's going on.
So the judge has made the call. One of the agents has had a look to see if he agrees, I think. Not that it really matters if he doesn't.
No. That's why they've got the judge.
Judges are building a great bit of suspense down there.
Yeah, we had an interesting one last year where the same thing, we had a line call and the judges were down there, and they were down there for about 5 minutes.
Yes.
And we worked out there was actually some score discrepancy on the
Well, they may
sheet.
be having some trouble with
Oh,
that.
okay.
So it wasn't the arrow, it was something else that was an issue.
Yeah.
We've got 6 young ladies up here that are very interested in these results, as well as a crowd that want to see their favourite team win the
The judge is
gold.
going to make sure it's right before they mention anything.
Yes, exactly right. There has been incidents at even World Archery tournaments where the judges pointed in the wrong direction. So
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
and we've got to understand also that our judges who are here are, they don't get to do a lot of match play, particularly at this level. So it's a learning experience for a number of them.
Absolutely, yeah. And what a fantastic experience to do it.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Oh, Judgy, give us a call.
No, we're going to flip the number charts and then we'll get a...
Oh!
we're going to tie. There we go. So we are going to have that shoot.
We're going to go to extra arrows in this match.
We saw it yesterday during the bronze medal matches. We had a tie in both the men's and the women's compounds.
You need 3 more from both teams.
Had quite a few.
In this
ties
situation,
already.
each archer will shoot
So
1
now
arrow each.
they'll reset those
Highest
target
score
faces.
will win
Yep.
for the team. If they are tied again, we're going to go who's closest to centre.
What a way to start, hey?
Well,
that
yes.
miss earlier on, or that unshot arrow earlier on, and it's all come down to
exactly.
down to this.
Yes, you would have thought, and I'm sure Rachel thought that after she hadn't shot the arrow that was it, and probably quite relieved to still be in the game. So
no, they had a strong finish for sure to bring that back, close that gap right up.
So field crew go to work. They've done a wonderful job all week, and the volunteers who basically have been resetting the field, have been changing targets, have been sorting out problems, although we haven't had too many.
No, it's run really smoothly, this competition. Everything, even with the weather issues, that was organised very quickly, and we went through with a good result.
Yep.
All right, folks, looks like our target faces are up. Our field is clear, and we're going to shoot this shoot-off to see who is our champion in the women's team event.
So meant to be, we'll go first.
Alternating teams. Looks like the under-18s, or meant to be under-18s, shooting first on target number 1.
And the decision about who shoots first comes back to the very start of the match, doesn't it? Where the highest-ranked team decides whether they want to start shooting or to let the other team shoot first. And when we get to this point in time, it reverts back to that. So I've got a feeling probably you want to get the arrows away first.
Yeah, that's right. I said putting that pressure on the second team, it can make all the difference.
Lisa with a 10 points.
And you probably didn't see it on the cameras, but a roll of the eyes from Lisa. Thank goodness.
Yes.
Oh, of course, we go to alternate shooting now. Indeed. That's one of the differences.
10 points. And I think it's slightly closer than the other 10. That might come into play at the end of this match.
Yes, we're talking, if the scores tie up, it will be the closest to the centre that gets that. So Team BFR have got that advantage at the moment.
9 points. Nine points. Very similar distances away from the target as well. We have some eager teammates there. Nine points. A 10 here will secure the match.
Okay. That 9 away there with 2 seconds on the clock, so only just got it away. 10 here will secure it.
Rachel with a chance to redeem herself from earlier.
Nine points. I think BFR are going to have this.
Yeah, well, BFR look like they might have it just with the closest to the centre.
Our judge will have to measure that at the target.
Oh, so the judge has another job.
Yes.
It looks like both teams have 28 out of a possible 30. And it looks like Team BFR are closer by millimetres.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
Yep. So just as an explanation, we have each team has an agent down at the target face with the judges, and they basically are the representative of the archers themselves.
Correct.
So if you like, they are the archer at the target.
Yep, that's right.
So an agent's role is often not recognised for what it is, because it's about fighting for the arrow calls and just wanting to ensure the judge is doing the right thing. Here's the announcement.
We have a winner.
Yep.
Team BFR.
So Team BFR with Rebecca Darby, Fiona Hyde and Rachel Morgan are our gold medalists for the first match of the day.
All right, folks, Team BFR are our gold medalists. Congratulations, ladies. Please give a round of applause to meant to be under 18. They pushed those ladies all the way to a shoot-off. And they are quite young ladies. We'll be sure to see them in coming years in this competition. Folks, once we're clear, we're going to jump straight into the medal presentation for that event. And then we'll move into the next match of the day, which is the men's team compound event.
Okay, so now we're moving on to the men's team compound event.
Yep, same format. So just reset the field again, ready to go. So we also have, not along with the agents, we also have the runners. The runners are bringing the arrows back for the archers, so recycling them.
Yes. Yes, another I suppose, unrecognised, or people who do jobs behind the scenes that aren't recognised very much, aren't really out there